Thing about, you know, a lot of relationships, you know, people, you know, they be like, you know what I'm saying? It's like the Bible says it's better to marry than to burn with lust. So really, marriage ain't nothing but just but sex. It just means that you got a high sex drive. You know what I'm saying? The Bible says, they shall neither marry nor be given in marriage, but they shall be as the angels in heaven. Which means that you ain't got to get married to have sex. The only time you get married to have sex is when you're going to burn with lust. You fuck around and go out here and just have sex with something outside of your gender or something, or whatever you can have sex with that might cause you to have a disease or STD that will kill you. You know, because other than that, man, motherfuckers be trying to force relationships and be fighting and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, be fighting and shit because motherfuckers, like, you know, it's like once you done had sex with a motherfucker be like, he was so nice before we got together, because he wasn't fucking you every day. You know what I'm saying? If motherfucker get the goddamn cow, get the milk without buying the goddamn cow. So it's like, at a certain point in time, people are like, it's like, you should have I personally feel like you should have a different person every night. People are going to get tired of the same thing. Like this girl in the video, she was, I got posted down. She's talking about she was on a site with BBWs and the men were treating her like whatever. I'm like, when you say BBW, that's a category and a fetish. That's not an emotional commitment. She had burgundy hair. Burgundy hair means that you're trying to hit and run. Like, red means that we're not in it for a relationship. When a person wears blue, that means that the emotions run deep and this vagina is deep. And once you get up in this deep vagina, either I'm going to not help you enjoy it and you're going to be upset, or I'm going to help you enjoy this deep vagina. Like saying that when a woman wears blue, that means that she's not, a woman wearing red, she'll be satisfied with any kind of nut. She's like, if I get my nut before you, you're through. But blue means that you can't make me come. This pussy is so deep, you can't make me come. But I can help you enjoy this deep pussy. And once she helps you enjoy that deep blue pussy, you ain't going to want to leave. You're going to be emotionally attached via the pussy, which is really bad for me. That's bad. You don't want to be emotionally attached because of the pussy. You want to be emotionally attached because you genuinely care. That's a pussy matrix trick. When, you know what I'm saying? So I'm wary of them blue chicks. That's like saying that this pussy is deep and you can't do shit to it that it ain't already experienced. And as far as love, her heart is already gone to somebody else. She's like saying that when you dive in this deep pussy, I'll be the life preserver to stop you from drowning inside of me. But I don't want to love you and then I drown and then you're not there for me. Like saying that I'm stopping you from drowning in me, but then there's nothing for me to hold on to with you because she can't make a splash with you. So it's really bad. I feel like it works for everybody just to go ahead and be with, you know, just move on. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Don't be with no motherfucker and want somebody to be with you after one night. After one night is too goddamn much. It's like new pussy every time. Like when you got to do like foreplay is what? Foreplay is conversation. When a chick wearing blue, that means it's foreplay involved, which means you got to talk to her. So like that girl, she was like, I'm like, yo, if you wearing burgundy, that means that that's a hit and run. That's like hit it and quit it. Like a stop sign, hit it and quit it. Stop. You come to the stop sign, ain't say live there. It's a stop sign. You stop. You look both ways. You hit it from both ways. How many ways you can hit it, and then you go on about your life. Blue is when your ass is sunk in the goddamn trenches, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? And then green had to learn the same thing that red knew. That, you know, sinking into those depths, you're not gonna accomplish anything. It's like eating the same foods every night. It's gonna wear thin. It's gonna wear thin. It's almost like the best thing you can do is just be like, yo, I'm a human being, because how you feel emotionally has nothing to do with your body. You can have emotions when you're dead. You could be a dead spirit in the blue realm of hyperfluidity and care for a motherfucker that's alive when you ain't alive, and you want to be reborn because your emotions want to affect that person positively, but you don't have no body that manifests in the red light portion of the spectrum in flesh. So I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, just go ahead and have sex who you want to have sex with and get the fuck on. Do not be over there. Do not be in a motherfucker house or pussy more than one time or one night, and then you come back later, if you even come back then. Mothers wear shit out. When I see blue, I'm like, I don't even know if she's searching for an emotional motherfucker or if she already married. Because most married people are blue. It's like saying, I'm cool. Like blue means that you're not hot and horny, you're cool. Like And who's cool? Married people are cool. Married people have sex all the time. They're not horny. Red usually is like a I'm not married. Red is a I'm not married color. I'm not married and I'm horny. Now, red mean I'm on fire. But I've been smelling sulfur. And my man said, he was like, feel my voodoo through the smell of sulfur. I'm like, yo, but it's cool, I guess. But the reality is that when a person wears red, I mean, they just want to fucking get a nut. That's it. Blue is like, this shit deeper than a nut. And blue will put your fire out. Like, you fuck up when you get a nut, you be like, you ever see a chick that be blue and body be banging? Her body ain't banging like that for that. Like I say, when I see a chick with like larger breasts, I'm like, large breast chicks don't take dick in the ass. Cause when a chick take dick in the ass, they breasts shrink up, and because their erogenous zone becomes their anus. So that means that's like the Hindus, their lower part of the body touches the ground first. Like when you watch the Zodiac, when it's half man, half animal, it's man above the waist and animal below the waist. So it's the animal portion that wants to fuck and have sex, but the godly portion is like, yeah, I know I shouldn't do this, I shouldn't do that, but like a centaur. But the Minotaur is different. The Minotaur has a sexual beast of a bull head, but the body is human. That's how I am. I talk a real big sex game, like I'm real bullheaded. But when it comes down to having sex, I ain't got a lot to give. My penis is like, wait, see that little last part of my, hold on. My penis is about that long from here to there when it's hard. My penis is this long from here to here when it's soft. From here to here when it's soft, and then it gets longer to that, like that when it's hard. So I talk a big sex game, but I don't